Man, oh man, I remember it like it was yesterday, dog. I remember being 20 years old and saving my first $20,000. Literally, that was literally just a few months ago, probably about 3, 4 months ago. And what it took me, what it made me realize is being boring doesn't just mean doing absolutely nothing, but what it means is doing things that does not drain your bank account. So in today's video, it's not going to be one of those type of videos where I tell you how to save money, methods or anything. I'm literally just going to be telling you guys why being quote unquote boring was the best financial decision that I've ever chose to make in my life. And it wasn't about, oh, I was making tons of money. It wasn't about, oh, I'm making this much an hour. It's literally just the things that you do in your everyday life. That's literally all it is. It's not like one of those type of videos where I'm gonna tell you guys, oh, do absolutely nothing. Literally, just do things where it's not gonna drain your bank account. Get rid of bad habits where it's not gonna cost you in the long run. So what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. I'm back with y'all with another video today. As y'all can tell by the title of the video, I saved up my first $20,000 being boring at the age of 20. So if you guys don't know who I am a 21-year-old content creator from Illinois, and I do videos like financial advice, self-improvement, motivational content, videos like those. So our goal for by the end of this year is to hit 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help us along that journey, man, we've been growing like crazy, been gaining, I think, about 80 to 100 subscribers a day. I'm a living proof. I'm from a small town of Peoria, Illinois, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Stuff like this when I was a kid, I always wanted to make content, but I didn't know anybody was gonna watch. Didn't know that stuff like this was attainable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that you can do things like this growing up. So it's really amazing to see all the positive comments and all the support. It really motivates me to keep coming on here every single day, dropping knowledge, dropping gems. And yeah, hopefully, man, we can really grow and get that plaque. Soon I can hang up the plaque somewhere in this crib somewhere, or even if I move out wherever I'm at next. But further ado, man, let's get straight into it, bro. So first thing that y'all gotta realize is, man, being boring, like I said at the beginning of the video, being boring doesn't mean that you have to absolutely just be bored all day. That's not what it means, bro. It's literally just going around things that's gonna drain your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe partying a lot. Maybe partying a lot is a lot of people's downfall. If you guys are a type of person who likes to party, put down in the comment section, because I know me personally, dog, when I first got out of high school, I was partying nonstop and I couldn't save no money at all. Like, it was getting to the point where, like, literally my whole week's paycheck was going towards just really living it up for the weekend. And it really took me a long time to really snap into reality, bro. And if you're one of the type of people, bro, be honest, put that down in the comment section as well. So literally, what I had to realize is, I had to realize what is fun for the best way. Because mind you, I was like 18, 19 when I was like really like when I thought fun was like partying and bad habits. I had to realize that sometimes fun could literally just be getting a solid group of friends together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing games together. Maybe y'all going to maybe something simple like a movie, anything like that. And not just saying like just go to a movie or something, but literally that can literally save you so much money by literally just getting a group of solid people around you. And literally that could be fun. Literally, I have about 1 to 2 homies, and I got my girl. We go kick it whenever I want to go have some fun. I don't have to go and spend hundreds of dollars on parties and drinks and stuff like that. Bad habits, all that fake dopamine. I don't have to do that anymore because I realized that it ended up hurting you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I had to stop keeping up with the Joneses. That is a source of being boring. One thing I had to realize, that I feel like the biggest transition, I was coming from high school to the real world. And some people in the real world, they still haven't even realized this. Nobody cares. When I had to realize nobody cares at all, I think this is what the turning point of my journey to become financially literate and to educate myself more about finance and why it's so important to really save your money. When I came out of high school, bro, I was used to everybody wearing the top Jordans, the top designer. Bro, nobody, when I got into the real world, nobody gave a fuck about that shit. And excuse my French, excuse my language. I usually don't cuss in my videos a lot. But y'all can tell, I had to let y'all know I'm being dead serious. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you have the new Balenciagas. Nobody cares that you wearing the hottest new Louis Vuitton out. Nobody cares, bro. I literally came out here in the real world. I'm gonna tell you what everybody was who was like a little older or the people. I'm gonna tell you what they really cared about. They cared if you had a car in your name, your own apartment, a stable income when you're making good money, or if you got dreams, ambitions, and goals, and you're not a lazy person. I literally can come outside and wear this and people will still look at me like, oh, that's just Reese. You know what I'm saying? He does YouTube content. You know what I'm saying? He uses his money wisely. Like he's a wise young guy. I don't have to step out here and wear the latest designer, the brand new things. I don't have to keep up with the Jones all the time. And that's what some people, that's what some of you watching this video, you may have to realize. I even hear some people talk about, well, when I was younger, I couldn't buy Jordans. So now that I have money, I buy Jordans. That's the terrible way to think. I used to think like that all the time. Believe it or not, when I first came out of high school, I was blowing a lot of my money because I was like, when I was growing up as a kid, my parents couldn't afford to buy me all the nice, expensive clothes and all that. So I'm like, bruh, I was tricking myself like I'm making up for all the time that I couldn't buy that stuff for myself until I start realizing I start buying all the stuff and I was getting no reactions at all. People weren't walking up to me, oh, bro, you got the new Jordans on, bro. You got this on, bro. That's dope. That's hard. Nobody wasn't saying that shit, dog. So I started thinking, I'm like, okay, so what are you really doing this for? A lot of us, we do things to try to get people's validations. When in reality, the older you get, bro, you're going to start to realize people don't care. And any OG watching this video, they'll tell you the same thing. So stop trying to keep up with all the new fashion, all the new stuff like that. And another thing, what I had to realize is, yeah, you want to eat healthy, you want to eat good, but one thing about it is your body also does not care. Like, and hear me out. I don't mean like what you put in your body, but your body does not care if you have the McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco. Your body does not care. Your body don't ask for that shit, bro. You acting like a lot of people, you act like your body is asking you to give it McDonald's. That is your brain asking you to give it McDonald's. It's a difference, right? That's one thing I had to realize. And that's a part of quote unquote being boring. Sometimes I had to, one thing I learned getting older, stay in the crib, hook your crock pot up, get your oven on, turn your oven on, and make a home cooked meal, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, after I moved out of my parents' crib, I definitely I I took that for granted for sure. But I started to realize, like, dog, your body don't care if you spend $30, $40 on takeout. Your body like, hey, I didn't ask for that. I don't require all that. All I require is maybe a nice salad, a chicken sandwich, and some fruit and vegetables, bro. And I can get you through the day. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's crazy. It's sad that it took me 20 years to figure out that. But some people don't figure that out at all. So I was lucky to be 20 years old and to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a major part. People don't care about what you wear. They're not worried about you. People, you know how many problems people have a day? You think they're going to stop and be like, oh, bro, wearing the new Louis Vuitton. Some people don't even know what the new Louis Vuitton is, bro. And that's what I had to realize. A lot of the brands that I was busting out wearing, a lot of the new sneakers, bro, people didn't even know what the sneakers is called. So why am I buying it? Because as humans, what do? We buy a lot of things for other human validation. You know what I'm saying? Your stomach is not gonna like you more because you feeding it McDonald's. That's what I had to realize. Your stomach is actually gonna like you more when you going and making a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. And not always wanting to upgrade, bro. What I had to realize is when I used to get my check while working at the warehouse, I'm like, bro, I need the newest iPhone on the block. Bro, all these iPhones do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. It's don't get me wrong, there's some that look better than others. But bro, it's all a mental trick, gang. A lot of this stuff be mental stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. I had to get away from social media, bro. YouTube became my main platform that I use on a day-to-day basis. I don't use Facebook anymore. I still have a Facebook, but I don't use Facebook anymore. Why? I see nothing but negativity. I see nothing but club flyers. I see nothing but, oh, this is when the next party is gonna be. So I'm like, bro, I'm thinking like, bro, I'm trying to run this bag up. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, I'm like, Facebook was the distraction for me. I'm like, bro, I'm seeing all the newest parties that's gonna be going on this weekend. Okay, I'm like, if I get away from Facebook and I don't know when the next party is, how can I go? You see what I'm saying? How can I go to the next party if I don't know when the next party is? Sometimes you gotta let go. I had to let Facebook go. So I started going on Instagram a little bit more. And what it started doing is it started motivating me. I start seeing people carry themselves better. I'm seeing people on Instagram take their personal brand a lot serious. So what did it do? It made me want to take my personal brand a lot serious, to really figure out what I want to start doing on YouTube, become more consistent, start making money, start taking my personal brand serious. Like I want this to be a great asset to myself and make it lucrative in the future. You know what I'm saying? By doing all those things, bro, it's quote unquote boring, but it's what's gonna get you ahead in lifetime. It's gonna help you save money. It's gonna help you be able to put up for the future. It's gonna help you create that lucrative business that you always been trying to create. It's a whole mindset shift, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it, to be honest. It's really just you taking your time and realizing time is the biggest investment. Using your time correctly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at that as being boring, but in reality, it's gonna set you up for your future in the long run. So when I said I made YouTube my main platform, I started learning from other creators about how to be a better creator and how to really take my personal brand serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, if I want to go into the finance niche, I need to be learning a little bit more about finance. I need to be learning more about the sauce, like what videos to do, what videos to put out, what are people struggling in that I can help. You know what I'm saying? But first, I had to start on myself. So I went ghost, worked on myself, start using my time correctly. I'm not sure if you guys even remember, it was one video I told you guys, literally, and I got proof. Like, if I go to my notes right now, literally, dog. Hold up. See, that's how many notes I got. All these video ideas, bro. I went ghost from the internet and I was prepping out video ideas after video ideas. Literally. On top of video ideas. Before I even put them into perspective. Because that's how serious I wanted to start using my time wisely. I was tired of partying and tired of being broke. I was tired of being around negative influence. Tired of being around people who in the same boat. Tired of giving my power and my energy to things that I know has nothing towards my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And so what? I'm like, so what? If some people want to call that shit boring, that's on them. But you got a decision to make. After you click off this video, if you clicked on this video, you have a decision to make, bro. You can live the boring life, quote unquote, because this is not really boring. Because what's boring about one question I got for you. What is boring about setting yourself up for the future? What is boring about financially educating yourself? What is boring about creating generational wealth? What is boring about getting on your shit at a young age or whatever age you're at? What is boring about it? You know what I'm saying? That's why in the title I put quote unquote boring. Because this is really what's fun. This is really what's popping. And the people that's out there having the quote unquote fun, those are gonna be the people who wish that they lived the boring life, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? This is what's really lit, bro. You know, not trying to keep up with the Joneses, using your time wisely, putting your time into things that actually will benefit your life, bro. You know? I see people all the time, people my age, they struggling just to get these basic things down. Like, it's some people, they not gonna get it together till they 40. It sucks to say. You know what I'm saying? I make my videos to try to motivate people, and you guys can go check out my videos from years ago. You would have thought I would have never made it out of that shit, bro. But look at me now, bro. I got my own crib to myself. And that's another thing too, as well. Me having a nice crib makes me want to record videos. Now, when I was living at my OG crib, my room was always dirty. I had my video game hooked up. I had cords everywhere on the floor. I didn't want to record videos in there. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna record videos in my room. YouTube gonna roast me. But the fact that I have a nice crib and it's all to myself, I don't have nobody here with me. I don't have no distractions, gang. I have no choice but to take my brand seriously. I have no choice but to succeed. What other excuses do I have? And that's what a lot of people, they dwell on. They dwell on excuses. One thing, a wise man, my coach, Coach Brooks, always used to tell me, excuses get you beat at the end of the day. It don't matter. I got rent to pay now. You know what I'm saying? I could lose my job tomorrow. And what am I going to tell the landlord? Oh, I don't have my rent. Spare me. No, I'm going to be in a cardboard box on the side of the road. All right? Stop. Eliminate all excuses from yourself. That's one thing I had to do. I had to eliminate the excuses. Oh, my room doesn't look good enough to record in. Oh, I don't have the video ideas. Oh, I don't have the time. Oh, I'm tired. If I'm tired, what I start doing, I start eating better. Start going to sleep earlier. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I told myself, my room is dirty. I got in my bag, saved up, moved out the crib. My crib stays clean. I have no reason not to record videos. Sometimes you just got to eliminate those excuses, bro. Those excuses, they going to get you beat. You know what I'm saying? This world is a cruel world. Definitely is, and it's the cruelest to a man with no money. So you have a decision to make. Now, I ain't gonna yap y'all ears off to death this video. How long is this video? Oh, this video almost 20 minutes long. I can go on and on and on about literally getting on your shit, and literally, dog, no more excuses for the rest of this year. We on this 90-day run. Y'all can choose to join us. They say it takes 66 days to build up better habits, but it takes 90 days to create a full routine. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I really enjoy making this video. I'm off work today. I feel great. I feel good. Getting things done early. It's almost 2 o'clock. Hopefully you guys be seeing this around 2:30 or 3 o'clock. And I love y'all. So I know I'll be back with more content. Hey, ski!